Hello everybody! Today we are going to talk about electric cars, specifically electric cars in Norway. So first, I'm going to read an article. If you are not so much interested in article, use the time code below and move directly to the dialogue to practice speaking yourself. For those who want to listen to article, let's jump onto it. So the article was taken from the BBC News website, so link will be provided in the comments. Feel free to follow it and read the full article yourself. So let's go. Norway, one of the world's largest exporters of oil, now has more electric cars on its roads than petrol-driven vehicles. Of the 2.8 million private cars registered there, 754,303 are now all electric, compared with 753,905 that run on petrol, according to new figures from the Norwegian Road Federation. The Nordic country of 5.5 million people is aiming to become the first nation to end the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2025. Sales of the electric vehicles, EVs, have been boosted by tax breaks and other incentives, funded in large part from the money Norway makes out of oil and gas. Why is Norway the land of electric cars? The country has a sovereign wealth fund worth more than $1.7 trillion, built up from the proceeds of its oil fields, to act as a pension fund for when it runs out. This crash cushion has made it possible for the government to offer green incentives to motorists, including exempting electric cars buyers from sales tax. In the early days of the EV revolution, Norway's environmental activists even enlisted the help of the country's biggest pop group, a-ha, to promote the use of the vehicles. Despite this milestone, there is still work to be done. Diesel models remain most numerous at just under 1 million, but their sales are falling rapidly, says the Norwegian Road Federation. At present, 9 out of 10 new cars sold in Norway are electric vehicles, industry figures indicate. And it's not hard to see why, when you consider how much the authorities do to favor them. Many places offer free parking for EVs, and their drivers do not have to pay city tolls. And while electric car owners in many countries complain about the lack of charging facilities, there are numerous free chargers in every Norwegian town and city, with 2,000 of them in Oslo alone. Okay, that's the article. Now, first, we are going to listen to the full version of the dialogue. Then we'll practice together. So, first, listen to the full dialogue. If you want to jump to practice, use the time code below. For those who want to listen the full version of the dialogue, let's begin with it.
Hi, Anne. Did you read the article about the new trend in Norway?
Hi, Mike. Yes, I did. It's about the rise in electric car sales, right?
Exactly. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's great for the environment. Electric cars produce less pollution.
That's true. But don't you think they are still quite expensive?
Yes, they are, but the government gives subsidies to make them cheaper.
Good point. Another thing is the charging stations. Are there enough of them?
In big cities, yes, but in rural areas, it might be a problem.
I agree. Also, electric cars have a shorter range compared to petrol cars.
That's right, but technology is improving, and the range is getting better.
True. Overall, I think it's a positive trend, but there are still challenges.
Yes, I agree. It's a step in the right direction, but we need more infrastructure and lower costs.
Okay, now we'll start our practice. We'll read it phrase by phrase, and I want you to repeat after me. So you will see the phrase on the screen. I'll read it, and then you will be given some time to repeat it, to read it yourself. Okay, so let's begin. Also, guys, forgot to tell you that it's just pre-intermediate level dialogue. So if you feel like up to practicing this level, just feel free to proceed with the dialogue and repeat after me. Just read the phrases, okay? Hi, Anne. Did you read the article about the new trend in Norway? Now you repeat, please. Hi, Mike. Yes, I did. It's about the rise in the electric car sales, right? Exactly. What do you think about it? Well, I think it's great for the environment. Electric cars produce less pollution. So now you, please. That's true. But don't you think they are still quite expensive? Your turn. Yes, they are. But the government gives subsidies to make them cheaper. Good point. Another thing is the charging stations. Are there enough of them? And you? In big cities, yes, but in rural areas, it might be a problem. I agree. Also, electric cars have a shorter range compared to petrol cars. That's right. But technology is improving and the range is getting better. True, overall I think it's a positive trend, but there are still challenges. Yes, I agree. It's a step in the right direction, but we need more infrastructure and lower costs. And if you want to get a bit more of such wonderful and great adapted materials just for your study purposes, feel free to enroll for my consultation or free trial lesson, and I'll help to develop a study plan which will be tailored specifically to your goals, deadlines, and whatever you are going to achieve in learning English. Feel free to use contacts on this slide, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at my lesson. That's all for today, guys. If you need more such practice in speaking English, feel free to let me know about that. I wonder which topics are of interest for you and what level English should I use? Should I stick more to lower levels like pre-intermediate, maybe even elementary? Or are you okay with me providing high-level materials like intermediate or even advanced? So let me know in comments and see you soon in the next video. See you. Bye.